Ooh, peke, peace, peace, peace. Judas, something that is in my mental, okay. And a song came to me that just keeps playing in my mind, okay. Um, Modern Day Judas is the title, okay, and it kind of goes like. We got it by the master defender of the faith. Yes, ordained to be great. How dare my backbite us? Hypocritical to side less. We call them modern day Judas and spreaders of rumors. Okay. How dare my backbite us? So yeah, I rock with that song. But however, the message is the Judases. Okay, the Judases that's around you in your camp, okay, in your circle, in your space. All right, trying to get in your circle, trying to get in your space. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, you know what I'm saying, up whatever we need to ante up, level up on, quadruple up on. All right, so we can be in tune with what's going on. Okay, don't be blindsided. Okay, however, and you know what? That reminds me of this. Something. It's this young man. Okay, in the community that I'm currently in. Okay, and I've been seeing this guy. This is a you know, copper tone brother, and he might be in his, maybe mid 30s, mid to late 30s, maybe. Okay, as far as age, and he's very respectful. He always is. I would say this has been for the past like maybe a year and a half. I've always seen him by himself. He speaks to everyone, you know, and he plays with the other people's dogs. If they out walking a dog, he'll speak and acknowledge the dog or whatever, and just respectful. That's just the energy that seen him in. When I see him, he's always by himself. I've actually never seen him um, with anyone. Doesn't mean that he didn't have anyone, but and this was, like I say, over years. So, um, his energy is very respectful. But recently, I remember seeing him, and I had to do a double check because I'm like, what? What? He looked like his skin was pale, and I'm like looking like, what's going on with the brother? And then, okay, so I saw that, and then another time. He was out talking to someone in the community, um, and he kind of seemed like he had some stress or confusion going on, and that was the first time I've ever seen him in that energy. And I'm like, what's going on with him? I wonder. But however, maybe a week or so after that, I hear the same person that he was talking to ask him, well, did you find your keys? And he was like, yeah, thank you. He was thanking him for whatever they did, however they were able to assist him, I guess. And so I'm like, oh, he lost his keys. Then all of a sudden, I start seeing him just recently with a feminine. And I'm like, and her energy seems very, aggressive and toxic. because she's, the way she's carrying herself, and she's loud and speaking to him always. It's like you can hear her. It's like, and speaking to him aggressively, and he's like right there next to her. And you don't hear him at all, not even responding or replying to anything she may be saying to him. But you hear her. It's always like, who is it? So you hear this loud talking. You gonna look, And so I don't know if they live together now. If she moved in with him or she just over there a lot. But so that's the change. That's the shift in the energy right there. And I'm just like, wow, her energy seems very heavy and toxic. Okay. Like I said, even the way, and I'm talking energy here. Okay. And even the way she carry herself, even the way she talk, it's like she needs attention. And she's trying, then a loud talking, I guess she just got to be seen and heard and want people to think and feel like she's it or, whatever that mental thing that people go through. But I'm just like, so that's the energy shift right there. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what he was doing prior to. I just know for a year or so, he's been by himself. So I don't know if the brother just got tired and got lonely and decided to just say, oh, what the hell, But saying that to say, don't give up. Okay, if you are on a journey, or maybe, I don't know, maybe he wasn't on the journey, he was just by himself for whatever reason, and he figured, and this is why we have to kind of, work on ourselves to be able to be in tune and see these toxic energies coming at us. Okay, so from what saw is that there was an energy shift, and it wasn't a good one. Okay, and it seemed to be most definitely starting to affect him. Okay, so yeah, we want to be careful with that. However, okay, that's that. So stay strong, keep your head up. If you're not on your spiritual path and your divine purpose, and this is most definitely the time to do that. Cut these toxic ties. If you have to go into solitude, then do so. If you have to go into celibacy, then do so. You have to do that in order to cleanse, purify the body, mind, the blood, okay, the spirit. You got to do that, okay, from all the buildup of all the toxins, okay, from the people that we've, engaged with, and not just on a romantic level, from the all the indoctrination, and the foods, and just everything, the immunizations, from the time we came out our mother's portal, and just all of that piled up, day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. That's a lot, right? Yeah. So, and keep these toxic energies out of your energetic, field. You see, when in just being able to be in tune and spot them out. Okay. But however, these messages were revealed to me yesterday, actually. Okay. Mars, on the day of Mars. All right. Aries energy, fire, action. Okay. And I'm going to, kind of do this recording. I decided to do it today because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, and didn't know if I really wanted to record this, but I am. So yesterday, while I was out, I saw, well, I thought it was a rabbit at first sight, okay, ran across me. Um, and then I'm like, that's not what it looks different. And I'm like, is that a cat? And I'm like, then I'm looking at it more, it's from kind of a distance. And then I'm like, no, it's hop, it's not, it's jumping, so it's not, so that is, so that's not, I'm like, that's a hare. So I saw the one, then I saw two. Then I looked in this, I looked up to my right, and then I saw the third one. I'm like, okay. So as I'm coming back, and this was on another, a totally different street as I'm coming back, just like kind of right around the corner, I saw a fourth one. And before that, I saw two little, kind of young birds, kind of moving around, kind of funny, in the grass together, too. And then I saw the third one. Okay. So, just the signs and synchronicities. There I go there again. But the hair. So I kind of did which I already know, is most definitely fertility, you know. But I just kind of wanted to get more in depth because I needed to look to see, make sure is this a hare, rabbit, hare, what's going on? Because it's different. And then I'm looking at the legs and I'm like, yeah, because the legs were, the feet and the legs were kind of longer and it was slimmer. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a hare. So the hare represents new life, and they come out typically as a sign that spring is near. Okay, so spring, brings new life, brings growth. Okay, so the hair represents new life, growth, fertility, protection, home. Okay, central prowess. Okay, and they kind of live above ground. You know, in fields and whatnot. Um, and they have like um, they like, uh, they'll do this like beat of their foot, kind of like a shamanic drum summoning, earthly energies and warning is sent to like retreat to home, to safety. Okay. Um, and yeah, so they're a symbol of the spiritual energy is new life, fresh opportunities, bigger homes, larger families, and more time to play and frolic. And they seem like that's what they were kind of doing. Okay. So larger families, bigger homes. That's that fertility we're talking about. That is the legacy, that, generational uh, wealth. Okay. And that's the Empress energy. Okay. Very abundant. Okay. Sensual. Okay. The Empress is home. Okay. The Empress is heaven. The Empress is life, brings life. Okay. Everything she touches grows. Okay. Um, and the Tarot influence, said it's the Empress, but it's also can be a representation of the Three of Pentacles, with the working together, working with others, making plans, and setting your own standards, and like a leadership, kind of energy. So, yeah, and then shifting, um, like a shift from the physical to the spiritual. Okay. Um, and that's the sacral chakra. Okay. Because that's the reproductive area. That's where we reproduce. Okay. That's where, the stimulation of pleasure comes from. That area holds your energetic reserves. Okay, that's the place that gathers the most energy in the body, and it's associated with the reproductive organs, like I said, and also it's associated with the hips, the lower back, bladder, and the kidneys. Okay, um, so that's your central and creative energy right there, the sacral chakra. That's passion, and like I said, stimulates pleasure. Okay, that's the center of your emotions and your feelings. Okay, so later on that day, these messages surfaced. So I pulled a card from a tarot deck, and the chariot came out. The chariot is the number 7. Okay, we know that 7 is the spirituality, the magic, okay, the mysticism. 7 is connected with the planet Neptune, okay, Neptune Pisces, okay. And then seeing all of this here, beautiful yellow, bright yellow, that's your solar plexus. So that's your internal power, that's your personal power, okay, your confidence. So the chariot is dealing with power, victory, success, overcoming obstacles, okay. The chariot is the holy grail, okay, to the spiritual realm, to their guides. Okay. The chariot represents also movement, freedom, okay, exploration, okay, and not letting anything get in their way or stop them. Okay. As you see here, she's on this motorcycle. So yeah, you wanna stay clear out of their way because they're going forward, okay, and not looking back, the chariot. Okay, so the oracle messages uh, that came out to support this chariot energy was the 7 sisters, the goddess of creativity. And did I even get my, I didn't even bring it in. And then Atiti, the goddess of worthiness. Okay, so looking deeply at this 7 sisters. Okay, and we have a 7 again here, so we have 7 there. Um, Dealing with creativity, and of course, this is an element of air here. Okay, this also is the temple of conjurers. Okay, the 7 sisters, or the temple of conjurers, is dealing with the reproductive organs, okay? And resonant vibrates the color orange, dealing with the sacral chakra, okay? It is the number 12. 12 being, what is 12 in tarot, is the hanged man, okay? Reduce it down to 3, that's the empress, okay? So when, manifestation is taking place, and the declaration for the 7th sister is, I am creative. Um, I am full of creative vitality. Okay, I gotta go. I forget. Oh, make sure I'm saying this right. Yeah, I am a creative visionary, so I was saying it incorrectly. Okay, but the 7 sisters are master psychics. okay, and conjure women, okay. But see, the thing is, this is one of many, okay. This is just being able to create, okay, infinitely, abundantly, okay, and get into that creative energy, okay. Um, and the embodiment says that you are a divine nation within one person, okay. So most definitely, that is that Empress energy. That is that fertility, that fertile energy, okay. Because the Empress is the mother, okay. The Empress is the mother teacher, okay. It's the teacher, okay. Um, the Empress is the full moon energy, okay. And she's the mother of civilization, okay. She's the mother of nations, okay. All right. So this, you can use your creative energy to multiply your magic, all right, and be this creative force, this creative visionary, right? So with the temples of conjurer, you know, these are sorceresses, these are goddesses, goddess sorcerers that wield the power of creation and magical transmutation, okay? So, um, and this is also dealing with the root chakra, okay? And then we go over here to Atiti, goddess of worthiness, okay? Now, so Seven Sisters is New Orleans, okay? Atiti is Ethiopia, all right? This is the temple of warriors. This is the element of bush, okay? Earth, okay? This is the element of air, but it vibrates, you know, orange, and I'm going to say red also. So dealing with the reproductive organs, you see, so that root in its sacral, okay, is also kind of like grounding, okay, earth. So that's the correlation, all right? Um, being in the temple of warriors, these are goddesses that are on the front line of internal power, okay? True internal power. They vibrate the color yellow, being the solar plexus, okay? That internal power, that personal power, and confidence, all right? But then here you see all this beautiful purple, okay? Purple is the crown chakra, all right? Dealing with spirit, okay? And she's from Ethiopia. So you see her, you know, pouring into all of these cups. So um, just being and knowing that you are worthy, okay? And her declaration is, I matter, okay? And operating in that energy, knowing that you are worthy, okay? And she's abundant, okay? Now, with this purple aura around her, that gives me a feeling of peace and balance and love. And I know that she looks like she has a feast here on a platter in front of her. And Ethiopia, they have what you call a tradition, what you call it, I think it's gersha, okay? And that's eating together, breaking bread together. Not only that, feeding another with your hands because it's meant to eat with your hands. You see, when we eat with our hands, when we, fill our food, there's energy. All right, we are energy beings. Okay, our food has energy when you're eating the, these foods. So we know that energy is only transformed, okay, and transmuted. So of course, you want to be doing this with the right energies. But it is a symbol of love and togetherness and family and community and unity. That's the point. Okay? And this is why I don't need everybody's food. Okay? And this is why I don't like to eat at a lot of restaurants. Because I don't know who back there cooking the food and the way these people out here in this day and era of time, how their energy is. And they preparing your food and they want to serve you anything, they drop stuff on the floor and serve it to you. No, you can keep that. And I'm very, very, very particular about what I eat, how I eat, who preparing my food, who's serving me my food. I'm very particular. So I kind of try to just stay out of a lot of these restaurants because I know me. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And and if I know that you don't prepare food properly, you can't feed me. Okay, especially if you ain't in the right heart space and your energy ain't right. You most definitely can't give me nothing to eat. Okay. Um, so I'm big on that. Okay. So yeah, this is also is you know is peace. This is love. That love energy as well. And this is abundance. Okay. And your cups runneth over. Okay. With that energy. Okay. Now, she is a fierce protector of women and girls of the Oromo people of Ethiopia. Okay. And Goddess Atiti reminds us to stop hiding and shrinking and playing small. Okay. And to stand tall like the majestic uh, sycamore tree. Okay. Know that you are mighty. All right. And know that life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. Okay. Because you matter and worthiness is in your veins. So accept yourself now. You see, if you don't accept yourself, are you expecting for anyone else to accept you and to treat you as if you're worthy? Hmm? And in the embodiment, it says that your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. Okay. So know that you are deserving and that you're worthy. Okay. And the beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. Okay. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Okay. And know that spirit loves you unconditionally. All right. I said the chariot is the holy grail, right? I matter. I matter. I matter. So, looking at these synchronicities and the numbers, when we have 7, 7 here, this is giving us 14. So, we have 14 and 14 here. Okay. So, we have the 1, which is the sun, the 4, which is, what is it? Oh, Uranus. Okay. Um, and then 14 plus 14, that gives us what? 8, 9, 10. That gives us 10. Okay. So the 10 in Tarot is the wheel of fortune. Okay. So this is a time change. This is fulfilling your destiny. This is fortune, dealing with the return of fortune. Okay. Um, yeah. And this is also dealing with, you getting back what you put in. Okay. And then reducing that to the 1, that is our magician. Okay. All right. So using that magic, okay, to transmute and transform, get creative. Okay. And so let's see what else. We have the 1 and the 2 right here. And this is giving me divine union because the 1 is the sun and the 2 is the moon. That's divine feminine and divine masculine energy, cosmic power uniting together, okay? Coming together to become one, okay? That's what that's giving me, all right? The sun is Leo energy, the moon is Cancer energy. So we know that the sun is the Baba's energy, father energy, Leo, and Cancer is the moon, mother. Okay, so that's divine feminine and divine masculine coming together. This energy right here, which this is the Empress energy. Okay, okay. So this is Empress and Emperor energy coming together to unite. And then with 3 being Jupiter, we have Jupiter energy here too, Pisces and Sagittarius, Jupiter, which we ended up with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's Jupiter. Um, and what else? And then we have the 5 here, 1 plus 4 reducing to 5. That's Mercury energy, Virgo, Gemini. Okay. 14 is temperance. Okay. 5 is hierophant. Okay. 14, 14, 14, the temperance is being amplified. Okay. Even with 7 plus 7, that's, that being 14. This here 14, and the temperance, that is healing. Okay. That is taking the yin and yang energy and balancing it out within oneself. Okay. That is angelic protection, angelic energy. And the Temperance card represents the Archangel Michael energy. Okay. Divine protection. Okay. What else did I want to say about that? Temperance is patience. So this is all about divine timing. Okay. And just knowing that, you don't be anxious for nothing. I don't care what. People be thinking, you pressed and you anxious. No, not me. because I know that things are going to happen in divine timing, and that's the time that I'm on. So until that time, I just keep working on myself and keep doing my due diligence, do my part that I'm supposed to do, okay? And when the divine timing is here, then things will most definitely take place as they should. I'm not on nobody's time. I'm on divine time. That's who I work for. I don't work for nobody. Nobody have no authority or control over me. Okay? I'm in control of myself. I'm in control of me. I have authority and control of myself and my destiny. Okay, my reality. As long as I'm not out here hurting nobody, and I'm not. Okay, because I respect nature. Okay, I honor nature and everything that comes from it. Okay, I'm operating in the frequency of love. I am love. Okay, my zodiac sign is the most loving zodiac sign. Okay, and I have it in more than one place. Okay, so I understand my place. I understand my energy and my makeup. Okay, and understand that now. Okay, yes, learning and is infinite, and I'm still learning a lot of things. Okay, so but so divine timing is key. And that's all I care about is divine time. Because if it ain't my time, then I don't want it. Because it's not gonna last. But when divine timing is here, oh, you best believe. Okay. So for me, that's that wheel of fortune energy, that divine time. So when these messages was revealed to me, we were on a number 5. What was it, June 18, 2024? Tuesday, Mars energy, number 5, Mercury. Okay. And today, Mars, my apologies. Today, Mercury, we're on a 610, 619, 2024, which is 24, which is 6. So that's Venus energy. Okay, what is that? Libra and Taurus. Okay, Libra dealing with balance. Libra dealing with also justice. Okay, Taurus dealing with values. And so, and us, this is the time to go within and deal with shift from the physical to the spiritual, to reassess your values, okay? Reassess your relationships, be in the right heart space, operate in the love frequency, the highest frequency. I think it's over like 500 hertz, okay? And the opposite of love is below, I think it's 200 hertz, okay? So that's a big gap, big difference. So, um, let's see, pull a couple more. Oh my gosh, look, it came out, it fell out as I was pulling this. So we're gonna bring her on now. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Walking away and going within. Okay. This is the shift. Okay. Shifting from the physical to spiritual. All right. The cups dealing with, and there's the full moon right there. So the cups dealing with the emotions. All right. Um, the cups, though, being the water signs. Okay. And then Eight of Wands being fire. Okay. So this is fast action. Okay. This is movement, fast movement. Okay. As well. And we have 8-8 right here. Okay. Infinite cycles. Okay. The infinite cycles of life is the 8. Also, we're in the 8th year. 8 is Saturn. Okay. Again, we're talking about receiving what we put out. This is the time for that. Karma. Okay. To receive, to reap what you've sown. All right. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 is the Tower card in Tarot. Okay. And then that reduces down to Chariot. All right. So that's where the Chariot comes from. All right. Things being torn down, old cycles being destroyed so that the new can come in. All right. The sun. This is that healing. This is that solar plexus. This is Leo energy. Okay. This is also connected to your inner child being healed. Okay. This is victory also. This is shining a light on all that was secretive. No more secrets. Okay. The devil. Okay. Now, this is what, 15, reducing down to the 6. Okay. Dealing with the sun and Mercury. Okay. Communication. So, shining a light on that, those communications that were, and then the 6 being the lover. So those toxic connections, okay, that were sending, projecting negativity, toxicity, okay. So releasing those toxic bonds. King of Cups. The King of Cups, the Devil, the Tower, the Ten of Swords. That's what had to be destroyed, the Devil, the Ten of Swords. Okay. For this King of Cups. Loving, nurturing, emotionally intelligent and stable. Okay. This is Pisces energy. The King of Cups. The Queen of Cups is Cancer for me. Okay. So this is that Neptune energy, that 12th house energy. So very spiritually, it's very spiritual. Okay. Magical. All right. Yeah, death, ending. Okay. It had to take place to be in this energy. It was a must. The Tower. 16. The shadow card is the 7. The Chariot's already out here. So this Tower had to happen. It was a must. It was a must. It was inevitable. Okay. In order for there to be an ending of those old toxic cycles and for the new cycles of happiness and healing and love and abundance to take place. Okay. And for movement and freedom, liberation. The High priestess. Yes. Sharpening your intuition. All right. The sun.